health, wellness, and fitness by working on your body, mind, and spirit, balancing the triad. So today's topic, I always want to make sure I'm reading this right. When things get challenging, how do you cope? Now, sometimes cope can be referred to as stress management. So when things get challenging, and challenging can be, it varies from person to person. What's one thing that might be very difficult for you is no big deal for someone else, and vice versa. So let's just get that out of the way, realizing what is a challenge to everybody varies. But how do you deal with it? How do you cope with it? And you actually might not refer to the word term as coping. You might refer to stress management as dealing with it, but it actually is coping. With it. Is it a way that helps you, or is it a way that hinders you? And most common ways we deal with quote unquote stress or coping actually aren't that positive for us. You probably are quite well aware of the ones that people use: drinking, drugs. People can use sex, shopping, anything you do to sometimes deal with it and get your mind away from what's actually going on. Some people are talking about health and wellness and fitness. Sorry. All those factors play in there, but another big one is food. They can't control, so sometimes they get bored, sometimes they get stressed out, so they will use food. They use that to start cope. And the side effect of it is, or the effect of it is basically is you're going to get going, gaining weight, getting large amounts of fat and whatever, and usually not the direction you want to go into. Probably just the opposite. You prefer to go the other direction. But finding ways to cope, deal with challenging situations. And again, it's arbitrary because I know, like, for example, I know if I got a slight issue and I'm having problems with the password, it's like, okay, what's going on here? What's take place? Let me just enter again. Well, I know other people, they are cussing at the computer screen. And to me, I figured it's something so minor and insignificant, but yet there are people that let those get to them. So that's how they cope. They get mad, they get frustrated, they get pissed off, and something that's actually rather insignificant. So positive coping techniques. One of the ones we've actually been talking about in the past couple of videos. Take a moment and breathe. Now that's normally a good situation or a good thing to do in almost any situation. And again, you can have various factors between having an issue with the computer versus you just found out a loved one passed away. There's life's challenging, everyday situation, but regardless, taking a chance just to breathe is a way to at least start. That's a good starting place. Versus going through and eating the food, buying the alcohol, getting mad, getting violent, or whatever can take place. But just realize taking the breath is starting point. And then for people there, it varies. Exercise for some, they can be dealing with a variety of emotions. They can deal with stress. They can deal with anxiety, anger. Exercise for a lot of people can actually dissipate all that energy, and therefore then you're in a clearer space and you can do more with it. For other spaces, literally is the quiet time. They can go sit there and go for a place by themselves. Go for a drive. Now, sometimes when we're frustrated, we're angry or mad, we can go drive, and we have a tendency to go quickly. That can lead to an accident. But be aware of it. Just realizing, okay, what are the ways you cope with? What works for you? And then realize, is it helpful or is it hindering? And then if it's hindering you and actually not beneficial and actually can cause you more, for example, people go through and drugs. They get high, they get drunk, whatever it is. But as soon as you sober up and get back to normal, the problem's still there. And sometimes it's worse than what it was before. The challenge is still there, and things got worse because now you got to deal with the side effect of whatever took place. So realize what are some good ways. So again, walking, running, so any type of exercise, quiet time, deep breathing, meditation, listen to music, talk to a friend. Just go through and realize what are some more beneficial ways for you to be able to get a positive way to exercise. Sorry, here's some in the background there. Positive way for you to cope. And I don't know what's going to work for you. There's a variety of ways to go through, but you're going to figure out what works on your own. But just take a chance to realize when things get bad. Actually, bad's not a word here. Just challenging. Things get challenging, things are difficult. What's a good way for you to deal with it? How do you deal with it now? Is it helping you or making it worse? And then change things up. And it may be a little trial and error. Because I know going through some of the training, especially a lot of people, again, as I already mentioned, this use food. They go for the sweet treats, those comfort foods. It may feel good at the moment, but not so good later. As a lot of these feel not so good later. So just take some little trial and error, write some things down, do a little search and say, so next time something comes up, something gets a trial, something gets to you, what's a better way that you can deal with it, all right? So that's what I got for today. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know for myself, I'm at the point now where I just take a deep breath. Sometimes you can't always walk away, but when I can, I'll get a walk away. I'll get some quiet time. I'll get some time to ponder. I think, I meditate on it. Those are the ways I cope right now. So what are the ways you cope when things get difficult, when things get challenging? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that, and I will catch you tomorrow. So take care and balancing to you. Bye-bye.